Alright, welcome back everyone. New day, new me, new program replays, Silksong. Costume change, I'm feeling fresh. We did a little off-camera grinding for cash. We actually ground for a fair bit of cash, 800 rosaries, because I misremembered which way the prices were around. We need 300 for the mask shard, so we could have afforded that anyways, but we needed 500 for the key. So I just went ahead and got enough rosaries for both. It honestly didn't take me that long to grind it up there in Greymoor next to the tavern, just running back and forth. It's a little unfortunate the way that the game sort of incentivizes that, but it is what it is. Hollow Knight itself had that problem where you felt incentivized to go kill the big club enemies in the first area in order to afford the lantern. So yeah, simple key, let's get it. I think let's do, well, now seems I've traded you the last of my supplies, so I've got no more excuses to linger down here. I'll soon be making my way up to the Great Citadel. As holy as I am with rosaries, I'm sure my path will not be an arduous one. Interesting. As holy as I am. Purchasable holiness. So, let's go. It was over in the deep docks, the simple key spot, so we'll check that one out. I have switched to the original stabby ability instead of the swirly one. It's more useful for farming in my opinion. It was this one, right? Yes. I really want more memory lockets so that we can have more charms on this particular loadout. I kind of regret having spent them all on the previous loadout. Alright. Who are you? Nice. Nice. We're making headway on the quest to fill out the journal, which I'm excited about. Nice. Oh, that was so much easier. And we're gonna leave that be because we're at max shards. New big guy? Yep, who of course hits for 2. Fairly easy to... Alright. No! Fuck! I hit the wrong button. Alright, we're gonna do a tactical retreat. He's so close to killing us. There we go. Heal. You know what? We're gonna just repeat ourselves right there. Maybe a little bit of an anti-pattern, but this game wants to put constant enemies in our path, and I will take advantage of it. I'm surprised I didn't make it to full soul on this. Go. Alright, so he is... tanky, Jesus Christ. That guy was borderline a boss with how much health he had. I'm sure he's just a regular enemy, but F me. This flint slate. Alright. Flint slate is sharpened slate made from cut and polished flint gem. Temporarily superheats the needle's blade, imbuing each slash with flame and increased lethality. Ooh. That seems pretty useful. Because I'm doing a lot of just, regular slashing. It would be great to be able to just feel like I slash for more now. Yeah, there's that guy. So, regular dude. Regular dude who just chewed through my health. Jesus. I saw some little micro, first 5-hour reviews of Silksong, and they also were like, this seems maybe a little too hard. Oh, he's gonna just straight up chase me. Okay. Don't like that. Ooh, is this gonna connect into... Where do I think this is gonna connect into? Yeah, probably right here. That would be dope. I vaguely remember this room. Cool. Alright, we don't have whatever ability it is that unlocks that, which I really do want. Some of these enemies are so tough. Fuck. Okay. Why can that guy do that? Jesus. That is a huge area to blow up. Craft metal. Alright, cool. This area is shaky. we suspect that there's something else going on here. I think I hear like a little bit of like a glistening sound, if that makes any sense. It makes me wonder if there's maybe something hidden nearby. I don't want to fight these guys until I've got an upgraded nail. Like our damage just doesn't feel sufficient. Fuck. Alright. 37, dang. So let's see. From here, we just got to go right in order to gains. What's up? How's it going? I 100% fell asleep last night. What'd I miss? Let's see. We died a few times. Shit. Fuck, we gotta get out of here. Big guy is just, that guy is just such a problem. Let's see. So we died a few times. Some exploring. We decided to. What's up, Rat Rod? How's it going? We decided to just do some like off-camera grinding in order to purchase some items, which I've been resistant to doing because I don't like it in Metroidvanias or in games in general when you're like, I just need to go kill the same enemies mindlessly like 15 times in order to have enough money for something. Like that doesn't, I don't know, it feels like a little bit of a design cop-out to me. But we did it so that we could get our 6th mask up there, complete the thing. Ramrod. See what they do at the Ram Ranch. Alright. This guy is gonna be a problem. Because he does that. Whoa. Whoa. We did not need to come in here. Oh, shit. Alright, well we missed that spot. Which is fine. Probably should have done this first and then attacked him. Alright, what are you? Sharp bundle. Alright, don't care about that. There we go. Excellent. that is definitely closed from the other side. I think we need to go to the other room and deal with it. Does up here, oh, same story here. Interesting. That's actually quite a surprise to me. How, oh, it's got to be this thing down here, maybe? It connects around and up. Fuck. Part of the reason why I was resistant to going and purchasing the mask shard is because, like, one mask doesn't actually make that huge a difference in this game. Like, with so many enemies doing 2 hits of damage, like, it really doesn't change the equation. You die after 3 hits from a 2-hit enemy, if you've got 5 health, or if you've got 6, so... But, you know, still. Alright, hold on. Let's go back in here. Because we've got a little cash, and we've got that metal. So we might be able to afford something from this vendor, which would be nice. What's up, Chaos? How's it going? No, okay. They've just got the shard bundles, which I honestly do not care about. Let's see. So we're currently right here. We know that this is locked. We know that this is locked. I thought that there was more going on in this room than there was. There's also this spot over here. So maybe we should head over to that bit and see what we can figure out. I'm a little tempted to go around up top. Because I think it'll be safer. How's Silksong? It is good. Oh, I'm having a good old time. I will say that I think it is maybe a little harder than it should be. Like, there's just a lot of enemies that hit you for 2 damage, and I'm like, come on, we didn't need that. Those were fairly rare in, like, enemies that would hit you for 2 in Hollow Knight. They did not occur very often. And bosses that hit you for 2 were very rare. There's only a handful of those. And in this game, it's like regular enemies, second boss, like... I'm worried that Team Cherry saw people being really good at Hollow Knight and, like, complaining about Elden Ring and stuff, and were like, yeah, we should make it harder. And I'm like, no, we didn't need that. Only a handful of nut jobs needed that. This feels like it should be breakable. Nut jobs are loud. It is true. You get that vocal minority that is just, you know, finger quotes god gamers, and they easily drown out the rest of us who are just like, man, I just want to, you know, have a good time. I'm not asking for the game to be easy, but I would rather it not kick my ass quite so hard. Alright, so, okay, we need this ability, presumably, in order to go down here. We might have expended what we can do in this area, which is slightly unfortunate, because I was hoping to get a little bit more out of that key. Yeah. Damn. Damn. That sucks. Fuck. See, like, that guy right there took out 4 of my 6 masks, and so now I am 1 hit away from a 2-hit enemy to death. and I don't like that. Sorry, little dude, I need to hit you in order to get my health back. Alright. Fully healed. Era! These games were already hard. Yeah, Hollow Knight is, famously is quite hard, like one of the hardest Metroidvanias. So they're leaning into something that they already were, which it's hard for me to criticize a game about that. Lean into the things that you're known for. That's generally a good policy. But, I don't know. This game's also, I think, it's going to take me a couple playthroughs to say this with much authority, but I think this game is also more linear than Hollow Knight. Like, you kind of have to work your way through certain bosses in certain orders. And I'm not saying that Hollow Knight didn't have that. Hollow Knight definitely had, like, you have to get through this in order to really get out of here. But Hollow Knight opened up really fast. And in this one, I'm like, I don't know how much of that there actually is. I think there's a lot of, like, okay, you got to get through this, and then this, and then this, and there's only one, like, feasible path. I might be wrong. I might, after a couple playthroughs, start seeing things and knowing about shortcuts and secrets that let me break the sequence, but it really seems like, all right, you gotta start with Bone Bottom. You gotta deal with the fast travel thing in order to get through the Marrow. You gotta go into Deep Docks and deal with Lace. Hunter's March is kind of a weird one. I think you do have to go through Hunter's March in order to be able to get to Lace, but I'm not totally sure about that. You have to go over here and get the glide, and then that forces you to deal with the big robot thingy. Like, yeah. For me, that would make the game more accessible. Like, having you have to do it in the sequence. I can see that. For me, one of the things I like about Metroidvanias is they let me be like, I don't want to fight this boss. I'm going to go elsewhere. But I can definitely see how that would not be true for everyone. Alright, so we've got a boss coming up in the Shellwood that I think is like the next boss that we need to do. I actually want, let's go to Greymoor. I came here, but first let's go to Greymoor. I prefer Metroidvanias where it's free roam. You don't really have a tough time if you don't look for it. Yeah, that is very much my preference. Do I think... Do I think there's anything else down here? Maybe, actually. We didn't explore down here as well as we coulda, because we were hurting. But there might whoop, trap. There could easily be more down here that I just haven't engaged with. One of those. That's like, oop, not you. Here. Shit. See, and just like that, we're so close to dead. Feeling rewarded for exploring feels better than pigeonholed into a linear progression. Yeah, for me, that is definitely true. That is not true for everybody. And that's fine. Like, different strokes for different folks. Man, these guys got a lot of health. It really feels like there ought to be more down here, you know? I guess not. I guess we actually did, like, explore down here properly. Shit. Open door. Walk away from door. There we go. I do love that the traps can be sprung by their corpses. That's pretty fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Alright, I remember that bit. Looks like a something, but I don't think it is. And now we're out here, where the fleas are. Alright, so the reason I came to Greymore, really... Oh, he's back. Okay, I guess because it's a new session? Who hasn't thrown a corpse into a trap in a game, right? The real reason I came to Greymore... is because there's the little rosary maker thing over there, and I want to do that. Oh, I thought he was one hit away, but I was very wrong. There we go. I want to turn some of these rosaries that I've got into rosary strings, which will cost us some money to do, but I don't want to have my corpse stuck at the next boss and not be able to feel like I can walk away. So, we're gonna spend the money. Oh, I forgot that she does that uppercut when I attack from a run. That. Unfortunate. This, by the way, is the money harvesting I was doing. Just basically run through this room on repeat. Alright, so here we go. 80 apiece. So, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, those rosary strings are... you little anal beads. They're only worth 60. So we just lost, effectively, 60 rosaries doing that. But I just feel better about it. Okay. Didn't notice before that we had the polypart in our inventory. That's cool. I also do want to figure out where the rest of these polyps are. Because, like... Purple flowers of Shellwood. Like, Shellwood's not that big, I don't think. I feel like we've explored most of it. And yet, we are coming up short on those flowers. So maybe I need to just explore more. I don't know. Weird. Is there anything here that we need? That spot above actually has some rosaries that we haven't collected. Let's see if we can get our grubby little paws on that. If I remember correctly, we can... Oh, I thought we could ride a current up this to get above, but it doesn't look like it, so never mind. Just to the input. Alright, you fellas come over here. Thank you. Shit, I missed. Alright. Maybe we don't need to do that. Father is listening to organ music at full blast. Hell yeah. Get that full Phantom of the Opera vibe going. Alright. Back to the Shellwood. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we can't progress this way because this is locked. Let's do this systematically. So we're right here. Let's go down. We'll double check this room. We'll double check this room. I don't think we can even get in there without doing a little bit of exploitiness. So we'll just start on the left side and then work our way right to try and find these dang flowers. One hit. Was that a hole? Where? Over here? You on the left? Up on the left. Let's find out. You mean over there? Doesn't look like it. No, yeah. Worth checking, though. This game's got plenty of fake walls in it, so... Alright, so the rosary guy was over here. Oh, some different guys. That worked out. Interesting that they would spawn here. But no purple flower creatures. No purple flower creatures here either. And then this is the edge of the world. You know, we've got enough to do it again. Rich in rosaries. Ground him. Feels mean, but okay. Alright, so over here... nothing there. No. Okay. Let's call this down. Now we can use this to get up here. Damn, 3 parries in a row? 4 parries in a row? Get stick bugged. Hey, quest giver, you got any advice about these polyps? Pick up the purple blooms inside the precious hearts. The time of birth approaches. Polyp hearts are needed. Bring them, bug, and power will be shared. I would love more power. Alright, so we are right here. Let's finish exploring in this room. There might be some down that we've missed. Like that bug was from here. We got that. Oh, he threw himself into some spikes and died. Alright, we've killed enough of those little guys to get the stuff. Alright, so that's this room covered, I think. Is there something here? No, it's just a weird thing. Those guys do have some cash on them. Alright, so that's the lower floor of this room. Killing those guys mostly just for the sake of making sure my journal is filled in. Anything cool in here? No. Come on back. Alright, I'm seeing more of the petals. Does that suggest to us that there's stuff to be done? Maybe. Don't have a wall jump though, so we can't get up there. That's suggesting to me that this side quest might be one that we can't complete yet. Alright, we are currently right here. We've finished this room, we've been all up in this room, we've been there. Let's try up here again. Oopsie daisy. Has these horrific doll face flower things. Ugh, still not recovered from the psychological damage that they did to me. Alright, over here. Whoa! Cool. Shit. Alright. Polyp. Alright, that's 2 out of 6. We're twice as far along as we were before. Woo! Purple! Alright, this room. Maybe something going on here? I mean, it looks like we've got a harp here, which is pretty fucking cool, but we don't have an instrument yet. There's creatures there, but we can't lure them from down here. They're not range. And now we're basically back where we started the episode. Gonna check in this room. I'm 99% sure that I'm just gonna go ahead and make the call. There's nothing there. Really appreciate that the spore cloud from them comes when they release the attack and not where they were when they started the attack. Means that you can bounce them out of the way and be okay. Which is, you know, nice little detail. Let's... To confirm, there's nothing here. No. Alright. What are we sitting at? 57 rosaries on our person. Is there anything that I think I should change about my loadout for this boss? Yes, this might be a good choice for this boss. Gosh, only 3. But being able to deal more damage feels like a pretty significant help. None of these are really all that useful. This one may be useful for this boss. I mean, it's not going to hurt me on this boss, so we'll put it on. I might should have switched out my special attack, but yeah, boss fight time. Here we go. And man, we had a wall jump. If we had a wall jump, gosh. Wasted our energy. Wow. 3 mistakes, and we're done. Just like that. Blasted the cure. I think this is purely just a case of get good. Like, we've got the tools we need for this fight. We just gotta do it. Yeah, less greed on the offense. I was trying something that didn't work at all. So let's get her in here before we trigger this, because that, we can't move while that's happening. Alright, good. Alright, worth it. We've used up all of our buffs. Phase 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to give ourselves more shit. Trying to give myself more room to work. The positioning of an attack depends on which arm they're swinging. Yes, absolutely. You got to be careful because, like, I'm trying to move quickly to dodge them, but if I touch the vines, then I'll take damage. And it's really easy to overshoot with the dodge. So, yeah, purely just a get good moment. Oh. I do think that the attack buff thing is a good choice here. Probably want to save it for the second half. off this. Shit. Alright, that was a waste. Thought I'd be able to get it. Jesus Christ. I thought I'd be able to get the attack buff off before that guy hit me, and I was dead wrong. So, I need to figure out how many hits those guys take so that I can make good tactical decisions. That's probably our next priority here, is figure out how many hits they take. It does take a while for that attack buff to take place, and it locks you into position while you're doing it, which is not ideal. What's interesting, okay, so that is attackable, but I can't actually break out of here. Alright, hell yeah. Fuck. I'm not doing great with the spacing on those guys. Yeah, the ad got me there. And it's purely just because I got the spacing wrong. I swung, I think, too early, or maybe too late, whichever. I swung at the wrong time. Could have survived it, but just didn't. Had a strong open there, though. Yeah, our reach, like, this stance, the other one, this one has a longer reach, but it's got a worse pogo, and we have to pogo to get here, and I don't want to be walking into this fight down several health because I missed on those pogos. So, for me, I want this stance walking into this. Also, pogoing on the ads is helpful. Right. At least we've gotten that spacing down pretty well. Yes, good. Inefficient, but I'll take it. Don't have enough soul. Whew. Oh, she can kill her own ads. Whoa, we did it. Whoa. My heart rate right now. Holy shit. Woo. Thank you for the GGs, chat. Oh, man. What did we get for that? Access to this area? Access to a horrible baby face? Okay. Hate that. Alright, that's another Paula part. Hell yeah. There we go. Alright, pretty sure that that doesn't help me. Fuck me! There we go. Healing. 10 beads. You bastard. Slightly longer nail would be pretty freaking tits. Heal up. Excellent. Alright, we got us a little lake. God, if I have to do a fight in a lake at any point in this game, I'm gonna be so unhappy. Yeah, that tracks. Can I? Yes. Slow and steady. Patience. Hollow Knight is all about patience. Alright. Please give me a wall jump ability anytime. Anytime, like right now? Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. New fighting stance? No, okay. Oh. Bound, the ancestral art. Cling grip. Press A. Cling to sheer surfaces and leap to rapidly scale heights. Wall jump. Wall jump. Chat. The world has changed. We knew it was going to happen. I mean, she's a spider. Like, we knew that she was going to be able to run on walls. But, oh man. I'm actually genuinely surprised it took this long. I would have thought, given that she's a spider, that we would have gotten this way earlier. Oh, that changes everything. I mean, it doesn't actually change everything, because there's plenty of walls based on how I'm interpreting. What the? Oh, you. Hadn't seen those guys outside of that boss fight before. Oh, hey, you guys. Homework. If you guys kill me, I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti. So like right there, this wall we can't attach to. It's too uneven, I guess. Yes, fall apart. All right, we're 2/3 the way through that quest. Huzzah! What's gonna be this way? Suspicious little empty spot. Oh, okay, cool. So this is over by the boss. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, you know what we can do now. Alright, slightly longer episode than usual. Ooh. Wall jump! Yeah! Bell creatures? Alright. Bell creatures. Kinda looks like a Kurosuke from... or... Kurokuro from, My Neighbor Totoro. Oh, that's a big boy. Who, of course, hits for 2. I appreciate that the tone for the hitting the bell gotta be can be different. Why you gotta use the S word? Which S word did I use? Secrets? Oh, spider. Well, we are one. Oh, fuck. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Deal with it. So many secrets. Hold on, did I hear boys? At least these guys are easy to parry like that. The idea of this big old rocker squealing at a spider gives me dopamine. I get it. Like, I think spiders are cute, but I understand why other people would not. I have a thing about turkeys. I think that turkeys are like the most hideous of creatures. So, human beings, our brains do weird things to us. Ah, okay, cool. You know what? Let's drop down and sit, because some spiders are cute. Cool. All right, so that's looped around like that. That's connected up there. That we've gotten basically everything. Clearly, there's something more for us to do here. With us having a wall jump, we'll be able to ascend this now and presumably connect around there. But I kind of want to keep focusing on Bellheart, actually. A British spider. House spider is just treachery on legs. Just check the whole room for him. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Okay, well. You know what? You are not worth me fighting. Alright, you are now worth me fighting. You have annoyed me. Okay, good death. Sorry, guess I'll stop now. We're terrible friends. Alright, so this is pretty clearly another boss. Tell you guys what, I should have done this at the previous bench. We're going to end this episode here. Cliffhanger. And next episode, we'll just pick up right here exactly and find out what's talking beneath us. So, YouTube, thank you for hanging out and watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!